Hello and welcome to the OCAA Men's Volleyball Championship gold medal matchup here. Humber Hawks are going to be taking on the Durham Lords. This evening, we've had an exciting tournament starting Thursday night with multiple games played, but both these teams have won their way into this finals. Let's take a look up at that bracket just to see how these teams booked their tickets to this final. As you can see, Durham Lords, they faced off first against the Redeemer and beat them, and then took down Fanshawe Falcons in that semifinal matchup. Humber took down the host school of Fleming College and then the Georgian Grizzlies to find their way into that final matchup. Grizzlies and Fanshawe had just played, with the Grizzlies coming out on top for the bronze medal game. But the story now is these two teams of Humber Hawks and the Durham Lords for the gold medal. Who's going to walk away with gold? Who's going to walk away with silver? I'm excited for this matchup. Oh, wow. Let's take a look at the inside story now of these two teams on what really brought them together through this tournament and allowed them to get their spot in this final match. So we'll take a look at Durham College first with the Lords. Liam Gray was the key guy to look out for, their number one. He brought that team up from the bottom. He gives them that energy. He brings in the experience with his amazing sets. Taking down the Redeemer Royals in that quarterfinal game, eliminating Redeemer. So Gray there with that beautiful tip. You see it. He's such a strong player. He's so creative and has a good head on his shoulders. Then in that semifinal matchup, it was a hard-fought semifinal for sure. Just the battle between those two teams. But Durham edged out the Fanshawe Falcons and rose up to the top. Another great set, and one of the big pivotal points for that Durham Lord team was this guy right here, Granavard, who pulled out with some amazing hits, some great blocks, and ended up winning player of the game for the Lords. On to the Humber Hawks. How have they been this tournament? They've been fire. Absolute fire. Undefeated during the season. Jake Gomes, their third-year setter, huge pillar for the Humber Hawks team. Able to crucial set up his players, set them up with perfect sets. He brought the energy, and their bench just collaborated around him, allowing them to strive in that quarterfinal matchup, taking down the Knights. And then in the semis, wow, some great blocking. Player of the game in the semifinals against the Georgian Grizzlies was Joshua Fadari. Fadari, rookie this season. He was fire with the hits, fire with the serves, and really locked in their game, that semifinal match, to bring it in for a win. You can take a look at those sets. They were dominant, and now that has landed them a spot in this gold medal match. Who's going to come out on top today between these two teams? I'm Andy Hine, of course, joined alongside Carlos Reyes. Reyes, a coach, a player of this amazing game. What are you looking for between these two teams in this final matchup?
Well, first off, let me get back to those the matchups and all these games that has happened. The beautiful thing about these finals is that the East has been going against the West. First round for the bronze medal, the East took it. Now it's East versus West once again. But these are the two teams that finished first in their respective division. Who's going to take it? Well, it's whoever makes those less mistakes. The energy needs to be up. And you know Humber College, they have a massive bench that is almost like the number 7th player for them. They're always loud. I'm not just celebrating. They're having a great time.
Yeah. They're enjoying it, but that's exactly it, right? They're the 7th player that brings that energy and keeps it at such a high level that all the players on the court just feed off of it.
Well, Durham bench needs to do the same. So let's take a look at the head-to-head for these two teams. Off the bat, 18-0 record for the Humber. Hawks, you know.
Regular season, they are undefeated and undefeated up to this point as well, winning their crossover game, the quarters, the semis. They now have 21 straight victories.
That is impressive. I mean, nothing to take away from those boys. And but here's the Durham, 16-2. Not a perfect season, but hey, they got the job done. Equally impressive in the kill set. They're very similar. And again, you know, look at the digs per set as well too. Very similar. So all these things are going to take factor on the next in the next match. So again, it will come down to energy. Who wants the more? Those errors, limits your errors, and force the other team to make those mistakes.
Yeah, those are going to be big things to look for. We saw it in that semi or in the bronze medal match. At the end of the day, just a couple late game errors from the Fanshawe Falcons cost them that bronze medal. And that's what it's going to come to. They had that energy level up, but just those late game mistakes really cost them that medal. Amazing gameplay. So now between these two teams, wow, lots of talent in this field.
Absolutely. One of the things is that if I was coach of Humber, I'll be exploiting that mismatch between the Lord setters against my big hitter in the left side. Gray is going to find, you know, whether he, you know, now he's going to find out who the big boys are, right? So we're going to keep an eye on that matchup because knowing Gray, he's going to jump like a big boy. He's only 5'10", but man, he has played like a 6'4" to me.
Yeah. And Liam Gray is so creative as well. He's such a pivotal point in that Durham Lords team. You know, he plays such a major role in keeping the morale up, keeping the guys focused on the court. Yeah, he's a first year at Durham College, but he's not a first year to volleyball. He's not a rookie at the OCAAs. He's been on a championship team. He's a solid volleyball player, and he definitely knows how to get it done at these crucial games.
Well, let's get ready for that moment where we stand up at some point soon.
Yeah, we are moments away from the start of this gold medal match for the OCAA Men's Volleyball Championship hosted by Fleming College. I'd like to say, wow, Fleming's put on a great tournament so far. A lot of staff has been, you know, working it. They've been absolutely wonderful, keeping all the players energized with food. Brought to you by D. D here has been making all the food for a number of these players, coaches as well, athletes. So they've been well fueled. Amazing staff at the scorers table. Amazing refereeing as well. It's just been quality.
Nothing to complain about, that's for sure. This has been so fantastic, and a great facility here at the Wellness Center in Peterborough. A high ceiling, so a lot of great digs that just barely touch the roof. So that's just amazing to see that, you know, the setter can actually control the ball with so much spin coming from the top of the rafters. So
yeah, I love it.
Well, yesterday that we had Andrew Blakey with a bit of a injury boots on, but looks like he's ready to go today.
Up and at 'em for the gold medal final matchup. As we get set to start, last few words here from the coaches before these teams take to the court and we get set for the singing of our national anthem. Moments away, gold medal is in contentions for these two teams. We have seen some amazing gameplay over the course of these 3 days, but this is the one that you really wait for right here.
Oh, I'm excited to see the big bangs, the big blocks, the big digs.
Yeah, I'm going to, just from the energy that I've seen from Humber Hawks, I'm going to give them that little advantage in this game. But, you know, at the end of the day, who wants it more? So we get ready to go. National anthem about to be played here. And that concludes the singing of our national anthem. Thank you all to our men and women serving here at home and around the world as well. So big shout out to our servicemen and women today as the teams shake hands, get ready to go. The crowd here as well is energized. It's a big audience. We have a number of fans traveling, supporting Durham, supporting Humber here. So it's going to be a loud one today as well.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of the Durham Lords ex-players kicking around that I recognized when I was in the arena. And I see a lot of Humber fans, some of the members of the girls team. So yeah, they're ready to go. They're ready to have a good time today.
So it's going to be fun for these guys as well, playing in such not just a match that you got to put everything on the line, take those risks, but a match that has such a massive audience for both teams. So the energy in here, they're going to have to play with that this loud volume inside this gymnasium. And you know what? As a player, I personally feed off that energy, and I assume a number of these guys are going to do the same, just soak in all that energy and then come out and bring their A game.
Well, I'm going to give a shout out to the members or the boys from the Fleming Knights. They're actually in the far corner. They came to watch some of the good volleyball, and they're supporting, the fact that they're the host. They're here representing the school, so that's good for them and, good for everybody here.
Of course, I wonder who they're cheering for. They ended up losing early on in the quarterfinals to this team right here, the Humber Hawks.
Well, they all year long they play against Durham, so I'm not sure. That's a mixed feeling to me for them to be cheering. I don't know.
That's true. Sure. That's true. I only say that just because if I lose to a team in a matchup, I like to say, hey, at least I lost to the gold medal team. They went all the way.
That's true.
Right?
That is true. That is true.
But you're right. They have been playing those Durham Lords all season long. Durham Lords with a 16-2 season record. Oh, gosh. This is it. Final moments away as we get ready to go. We're going to get the starting lineups for you. Ready to rock. Lots of talk here. Been speaking with just a number of fans that have been here over the course of the weekend and asking, who they think is going to win. I would say majority, about 80 to 80-20, even maybe higher than that, 90-10, are betting on Humber right now, pulling out the win. So that's the audience looking in. And, I would have to agree. I do give them the edge. Just the energy they have brought every single game is phenomenal. They're not letting any teams get on a big run, scoring multiple points in a row. They shut it down. They shut it down so quick.
Well, watch Humber's bench. They're always energized and doing some crazy stuff, celebration, and I love it. I get excited about it because, you know what, it's what keeps your teammate happy.
As we get ready for these starting lineups, of course, for the Durham Lords, Liam Gray, number 1, 5'10", from Barrie, Ontario, as setter. Number 3, Jacob Haslam, 5'10", from Whitby. Number 2, that's Roosbay Renavard, who picked up player of the game in the semifinals.
And he played excellent. He played excellently yesterday.
Then we have number 13, Lucas Bachal. Number 11 is Tristan Swinden. And Tyler Krabby as well, wearing that number 14 jersey, 6'3". As for that starting lineup for those Humber Hawks, number 2, Joshua Fadari, picked up player of the game. He is a rookie, but bringing an A game. Number 3, Radi Kim. Number 7, RREZART SADIKU. Number 12, Maximum Crowder, who had a fire of a semifinal match. wearing the number 13, Jake Gomes. Jaskarn Kelsey wearing the number 10, tallest man on the court, hitter, 6'10" from Rexdale, Ontario. And number 8 of Eduardo Silva Ferreira, left side, 6'4".
Well, I guess you're improving on that Spanish. Liking that.
And he's from Brazil.
Brasileño. Absolutely.
So as we get set, ready to rock, and of course, as well, starting for Durham Lords, number 19, James Hurt. So Liam Gray, been a major pillar for the Durham Lords, starting with the serve, as this crowd rises up with some noise. Nice little dig. Oh. Little miscommunication there.
Yeah, Hurt and Gray just couldn't decide who was going to take the ball.
Jake Gomes now.
And Hurt comes in with a kill.
Starting off with a nice hit.
Hey, great pass, great set. Bang, bang. And Humber comes back with the same formula.
They respond.
Gomes distributing so amazing all day long already.
SADIKU. Cannot receive, so that one's an ace.
Well, Tyler Cravey just couldn't get around the ball. It's the issue when you open that angle in your platform. It's just the ball keeps going.
Nice dig by the libero.
And Cravey uses the hands of Federer to get the ball out.
The stadium gets a little louder. Hurt. Good first serve. Silva Ferreira with a hit off the blocker's hands.
Humber is going to exploit those, the right side of Durham. You got both the center, Gray and Rusbez, and both of them are 5'10" and 5'11". But you can't take that away from them. They might be small in size, but they do have a massive leaping ability.
Yeah, one thing I like about that Humber team is everybody on that court is a threat for hitting. Backcourt hit by SADIKU. There's our first serving error of the match. Floater goes into the net. This guy starting up. Rusbey Renavard, player of the game in the semifinals.
And I expect Humber to use a lot of the K1, which is the attack from the left side, all day today, trying to exploit that mismatch. There's
Fadari just getting that hit off the blockers.
Tyler Cravey making his presence felt, I meant. Roosevelt with a cheeky serve. Just outside.
So close, but yet so far. You know, these matches can be won by inches.
Well, Durham is doing a great job being good at the blocking right there. Well, the effort is there.
Those ones are going to be challenging to receive when that ball goes towards the crowd. Such a big crowd.
Yeah.
You're going to be jumping over some people
Well,
for sure.
They are, but they have to be able to connect to the ball before they even hit the benches. That's part of the rule.
You want to receive that.
Number 10 reception. Tristan Swinden. What a great reception by Roosbeth. And Gray just put it right in the sweet spot.
Krabby with that serve.
And there's the big block by the little guy. Liam Gray saying, you're not going to beat me. I'm bigger than you.
He's 5'10", but springs in the feet. Knows how to get up and make a block count. Fedari pushing that through those blocker hands.
Both Dubé and Fedari and Swindon lost that hit. There's Eduardo Ferreira from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Goes a little long.
Long gone. Anytime I get the chance to practice on my Spanish is a blessing.
Tristan Swinden, 5th year senior, serving it up. SADIKU with a nice kill. That left side strong side here.
Well, the Durham Lord misread that block. It's an inside set, and everybody went to the pin. Dubé finds the hands.
Jake Gomes.
Ruben
nice
picks it up.
Good recover.
Roosbeck picks it up again. Roosbeck gets set and hits it long.
Tallest guy on the court, coming in at 6'10". Back set. Fedari wants to put the hammer down, but hits it long. So Liam Graham will start back up with serving and the lead, 10-9. Durham came here to fight.
Well, great job for Liam Gray there. He almost had that dig, just couldn't control it. He turned his body away instead of accepting the hit in the chest.
Nice serve by Gomes.
Roosbeth trying to use the hands. Liam Gray making a great save. Roosbeth sent it back for a free ball. And the ball is up. What a dig by Durham Lord. Another dig. Gray to Dubé. Gets blocked.
Ends with a block by Crowder and SADIKU. Wow. Lucas Pitchell for the number 13 libero for Durham Lords. Got it off his foot. Kept that ball alive.
Hey, every part of your body can dig a ball up. And Durham gets it back. Just a quick serving mistake. Dubé.
Ferreira, nice back set.
And a massive block by Tyler Kryby. Well, Durham looks pretty solid today.
They have brought their A game for sure. Some little mistakes here happening from those Humber Hawks. Maybe not used to a little bit of pressure.
Well, Humber hasn't get any pressure from any other team, so good to see the Lord putting pressure on them now.
So that
it's Andrew Dubé.
Humber bench trying to get a little loud. Crowder puts it down for a kill. SADIKU now serving up. Off the top of the net. Gray, nice set.
Well, Tyler Kryby just couldn't get the ball in.
All game. Now serving the number 19 of James Hurt from Scarborough, Ontario, second year.
Yeah.
Nice receive by SADIKU. That was a powerful hit by the number 9 of Jaden Milne. Haven't seen a lot from Milne over the tournament, so getting his gameplay in here at the finals. Nice block.
Oh. Wow. But there.
Beautiful set by Jake Gomes, and Fedare just puts it away. Ace by Maximum Crowder.
Oh, Humber is putting pressure on the Lords now.
Humber, I haven't seen a lot of serving mistakes from them over the course of the tournament, but so far they have 3 during this first set.
Well, they know what's at stake. The ultimate prize. Nice up by Dubé.
Trying to keep it. SADIKU does.
Free ball back to the Lords.
Well played.
And Gray comes back and hits the ball. Well, the Lords are asking for some explanation from the head referee.
Fedare, rookie, off the top of the net. Nice dig, Gray. Beautiful middle set, double hit by that number 10.
Well, Jason Kelsey let the ball grasp his body. Too much love on that ball, I guess.
Yeah. That was a tough one, jumping up for the block and then having it land.
Well, the ball rolling his body in. Yeah. 6'10" frame, that's a lot of body to touch. There he is, putting his big frame to work. He is such a tough guy to block, a lefty middle. You don't see that often. At Trent University, we have the privilege to have a lefty middle. It is quite fun to watch because his blockers don't know how to. And Gray using his intelligence to just tip it over when there's no one home.
So far, it's been a quick first set, back and forth.
Well, it's a set of mistakes, you know, who makes the less mistakes. Well, Jason Cassis couldn't get a hold of that ball. He was there, but he opened up his body, changing the angle of attack. One of the things about digging the ball, it is an attack on the ball. And if you change the angle, if you open the angle, the ball ends up back wall.
Not where you want it.
No.
That serve goes long. We keep this a 1-point game as Liam Gray steps up for the serving. SADIKU to Gomes.
Well, Gray has one of those sweeping. Dube. Gomes. Humber. Senses. Long. SADIKU just couldn't get capitalized on that nice set. And Gray just hit the bottom of the ball instead of the top of the ball. Well, I'm loving the crowd here. They're loud.
Yeah, you can
Ball's
probably hear them at home. They're loud, they're proud, they're representing their schools or grandsons out here.
Well, that's a great combination there. Crowder and Fader attacking at the same time, freezing whoever is in the blocking area.
So timeout called, Durham Lords.
Well,
what a great first set. Let's take a look at some of these highlights. You see those blocks by that height of Crowder. And those Durham Lords responding well with their blocks as well.
Tyler Kraby.
This is a really close
set.
matchup.
Quick set to Fader. There is that dig that he opened up the body, and that's why that ball just came back. If he would have stayed there and put his body in front of the ball, he would have dug the ball easily.
So positioning.
Yeah, it's a human reaction that we have. It's what keeps us alive. But in volleyball, you have to
go against it.
You gotta go against it. You gotta face the fear, face the ball, and you gotta face it even if it hurts. So I always tell my kids, it's not a hockey puck. It's just a volleyball, right? Not gonna hurt.
Maybe a little sting. But hey, pain is temporary here.
Rusbes using the high hands of Fader to get the ball out of the park.
Andrew Dubé. Floater into the middle. Nice step by Gomes and the finish by Crowder.
Well, James Hurt needs to be a little bit quicker on attacking the middle attack.
Gomes is great reading the plays, quick sets, back sets, you name it.
Do it.
Little high set. That ball goes long. James Hurt. Second year middle. Off the top on the net. SADIKU keeps it alive and Fadari with a hit.
And Dubé could not get out of the way. But that ball was going out.
Dubé knew that ball was going out. He dove, but that's the power and speed that Fadari just puts behind it. Right off the noggin.
Yeah.
So Fedari now serving.
He would have loved to have some matrix power.
So look at that nice quick set by Gomes there, and Crowder to finish it off. Beautiful dig, and then Fedari just puts it away. You see that speed? Dubé couldn't even move out of the way, right off his noggin. Little back view from it here. Right there. He was just trying to drop down to the ground, and that
needs to be faster, that's for sure.
That was a rocket Fedari put on that ball. So Humber College ready to rock with number 1 of Christopher Bowen from Georgetown, Ontario, setter, coming out onto the floor. To serve and potentially finish this this first setup.
Well, it's been a great set so far. Both teams are showing they're the number 1.
Yeah, both teams really want it.
See Gray just telling his troop to calm down just a little.
Nice block.
Roosevelt picked it up. Roosevelt's going for a kill and rolls out.
So set point here. 24-21.
Mike Kubicki take a quick timeout just to talk things over with the boys.
Yeah, calm them down. You're right in it.
Just a simple execution, just pass, set, kill. Very simple, nothing to it.
I like it, pass, set, kill.
But you gotta have pieces moving around in order to generate a one-on-one somewhere. And it could be a sneaky attack, you know, whether a cross or a back row attack.
Yep.
Could be anything like that, a tandem attack. Those are always good because other teams are not waiting for it. But
yeah, you want to be unpredictable. You want to have that Durham Lord team second guessing where that ball's going.
Well, you got your best hitting line in the front right now for Durham, so let's get to it.
We'll see what can happen. The big boys out front for the Humber Hawks.
You got Roosbeth, you got Cravey, and you got Swinden. Gray coming from back row.
Oh, that one was way long.
There's the point that the coach was looking for. Bit of a breathe easy moment for the Durham Lord. Now it's their turn to put the stop on this Humber Hawks. Roosbeth.
SADIKU Gomes.
Nice up. Cravey finds the hole and bury it.
That's timeout called for the Humber Hawks.
Well, Coach Wilkins didn't like that one.
Trying to settle down that team. Here we are. First set. Gold medal match of the OCAA Men's Volleyball Championship. 1 point differential between these two teams. 24-23 for the Humber Hawks, as they try to settle down to get this win. Humber Hawks, this is their 3rd year in the finals. The last 2 years, they've picked up silver medals, losing to the Fanshawe Falcons back-to-back years. Now they face a different opponent, the Durham Lords. Can they pull out a victory here tonight and a gold medal? They last won gold back in 2011-2012. And that was actually when Nipissing University was in the college league due to numbers for their university, so they beat them out for the gold. Fadari puts it away in set number 1 with a smash. Great kill by the number 2 of Joshua Fadari.
Hey, let's take a look at that kill again. This guy has been lining it up all weekend.
Nice
There
back
he
set.
is, rookie.
Found that space there.
Yeah, just went around the block.
It gives you a look, good look. Those ones are tough ones to receive too.
Well, Roosbez was there.
It's right at his face almost, right?
Yeah, but it was just a matter of how fast that ball is coming at you, right?
Tough height. I mean, I have not played any level close to this volleyball, but I do get out on a nice mixed league on Sundays just to have some fun, and I play beach in the summer, but I gotta say, even there, I played against some Trent University guys, and I do not like receiving a ball that is coming right around my shoulders, right at my face. It's hard to, I find it's very difficult to get my hands underneath that to get that up, and you can't bump it just from the height of that ball. And in this, at this level of gameplay, the speed on that thing,
Yep.
very difficult.
Well, you know, you get used to it. I have been hit many times in the face, and it's just like next. You just gotta shrug it off and check your nose that it's all in place, and then just keep at it. But it is disconcerting sometimes when you see a ball coming fast.
I know that one, you almost take it off the noggin, let it go up.
Yeah.
Keep it up in the air, but wow, Fadari just showing his strength to finish out set 1.
Well, he is playing like an all-star.
Yeah, these guys are really wanting this win. Yeah, Fadari did pick up on the West All-Rookie team, OCAA men's West All-Rookie team. So, yeah, huge shout-out to him. And, of course, picking up a player of the game, also in the semifinals. I'm going to be excited to watch his career build over the next couple years at Humber College. You know, as a rookie, 18 years of age. Wow. Just, he's incredible.
Yes, sir.
So we're getting ready for set number 2 in the gold medal match, OCAA championship for men's volleyball. That was a very close first set. Durham Lords now are going to want to respond here and take this second set. So in the previous year, Humber had actually won the first set last year, but then dropped the next couple to the Fanshawe Falcons. So Humber can't just be happy with that first set. They gotta go out there, gotta stay aggressive, gotta keep putting the pressure on these Durham Lords and go for the win for this second set.
Well, I just took this time out to do some stretches to reinvigorate myself in here for another awesome match. Well, Gom starts with ball in the net.
So Jake Gomes gives a nice little point present. Those Durham Lords. As the crowd gets loud. Fadari.
And that is the mismatch I was talking about. Fadari against Roosbeth. Fadari 6'3", Roosbeth 5'11". Big mismatch.
Yeah, huge difference there. Humber's going to use that height. Little mix match. Oh! Nice.
And Rusbez taking care of business on this side.
Good block. That's a quick set. Ferreira actually got up. He was pretty responsive after that, but just didn't get the height that he wanted for that block. Back set. Kim keeps it in.
Well,
SADIKU.
Kraby got a nice block on there and Fedir. And there is that surprise attack that I was telling you about. You got Swinden going up, and then the back row attacker coming behind, hiding behind that player. Rusbez
Ferreira with the tip.
picks it up, and Gray swing away. Fedir, Rusbez picks it up, and Rusbez comes in and hit it hard. He's telling the Humber Hawks that he can do it too.
Rusbez Runavard with a nice kill. Now serving.
Well, Durham Lord just got a little bit of help with that nicely set and tight net.
Wow, Durham leading right now by a handful. Huge smash from back row, SADIKU. Great kill.
Humber is just taking a page out of the Durham Lord on that play.
Crowder with a good serve.
Move it.
Free ball now.
Kraby, bring it back. Nice, up by Rube. Kraby.
Fedari. Tip to the fingers. One more hit. SADIKU tries to jump up for that hit. Would you almost rather play it safe, get it over the net there? That was just, it looked like an awkward angle.
Absolutely. But, you know, gotta tip my hat to Rusbez in the back row there. He's been playing some amazing defense. He got burned in the last set, but he just adjusted himself.
Fedari hits it wide.
Really
Scrunching the nose, going, he didn't like it.
Quick 7-2, and we call a timeout.
Yeah.
Coach Wilkins is not having it.
No, Wayne Wilkins going to try to hit that reset button. Allows his Humber Hawk team to refocus here. That was one of the 2 points in this set.
Yeah, those are great attacks. Well, there's Rusbez just swinging hard. Just surprising everybody in the backcourt. And there is that second man attack by Humber.
Yeah, Durham's doing a really good job right now at being unpredictable. They're putting out some great defense against these Humber Hawks.
If you let Humber predict what you're doing, it's game over. These boys are so big. You know, they're always double blocking you. Even when Gomes, the setter, 6'6", is in front, he is still so dangerous.
Yeah.
So the Lords are doing a great job mixing it up. I expect more of those special plays coming from them.
Serve from Durham Lords. Ferreira gets blocked. Gonna try it again. Puts it back court this time. Nice block by the Humber Hawks of Fedari. And of course that 6'10".
Yeah, I think Dubé was underneath the big block, and he just couldn't do anything about that. He could have recycled a little, but nobody there to recycle it.
Fedari with
massive. And there is the block by the little man, Gray.
the... Wow.
He said, there's no way you're going to let me have that. That is one of those high percentage blocks that the setters do. Any overbump ball, setter always win.
And that one goes into the net.
Unfortunately, Sweden just couldn't put the ball in the court.
It's a loud Humber bench. Tries to rally their team up. Eduardo Silva Ferreira with the serve.
There's Dube using his power to hit those hands.
Yeah, we haven't seen Humber down by this amount in all tournament, really.
Yeah, they've been dominating everybody.
And Liam Gray puts it in the net.
Yeah.
I mean, not to mention, all season, the Humber Hawks only dropped 2 sets. All season, wow.
That is a massive record.
So that means to win this game, the Lords are going to have to
Gravy.
win more
Roosman
sets.
finding the seam and buries it. He is so deceptive. He goes up, show you line, and he come cross where he found that nice seam between the blocks. Nobody home.
Kept alive, SADIKU able to get underneath it.
Roosbez trying to fix it.
Nice
Just tips it out.
Nice read too by Fedari there. He was in the right place to receive that ball and watched it just go out to get that easy point. Gomes now serving.
Cravey. A sneaks that through.
Oh, this one's so tough. SADIKU did a great job to adjust quickly, but couldn't hit it high enough for another team.
Just that ball kind of rise along the net, and you just don't know what's going to happen.
Hurt. Gomes far set.
Oh, there's Fedari. And Fedari keeps hitting it high and hard, but out.
Yeah, getting his hand on the ball, but unable to get that ball onto the court.
He knows that he has a mismatch, but yet he's not bringing the ball down instead.
That one goes long as the Hawks catch a break. Great serve by SADIKU.
Roosbez.
Fedari
Big
responds.
dig. Roosbez with a chance to kill it and hits it out. Durham is looking for a touch, but no touches. Both teams are just digging amazing tonight.
You have to. You got to bring it all in the finals if you want to win.
Dube, nice up. Gray setting. Rasmus.
Kim
nice.
keeps it up. Great play.
Humber
Good
just
read.
sends it up for a free ball. And blocks it.
Ferreira with the block. As they start to close in and tighten that lead now. Double block.
Gravy picks it up.
Fedari puts it over. There's only 2 hits.
Roosbez, nice cheeky top.
Fedari with a good dig.
Free ball back to the Durham lower. Roosbez comes in and kills it off the hands.
just puts it in between Ferreira's hands. Roosbeer, Renevard having a great final match so far. Good block by
Nice out
Fedari.
by Roosbeer.
Free ball.
Free ball back.
There it is. Eduardo Silva Ferreira with a kill.
Well, Durham was so late on that block. He just couldn't get to it fast enough. And Gray by himself, he's not going to be able to. He just needs that help.
Crowder. Great place. Off the net. They can't seem to get it over.
See a bit of a frustration on Fedari's face there.
Left hit. Nice pancake. Oh, wow. Free ball now. Kim Gomes. Oh.
Well, what a sequence. Durham just plays so hard on that to keep the ball up in the air.
Humber not happy with that call, but at the end, even without that call, they let that point get away from them. Krabby with an ace.
Well, Tyler Krabby, Mr. Consistency. He started the first day, he didn't miss one serve that first day. And he's back at it again with a nice soft float.
Yeah, you're just getting that ball in play. Making
Coach
those
Wilkins
Hawks move.
is quick substitution. Ferreira is out. Milne is in.
Nice middle hit by that number 10 of Kelsey.
But then again, lefty, middle, so hard to defend.
Yeah, if they can get those, I'd be feeding that a little bit more.
And there's a massive serve from Fedari.
Ace.
Well, he did that all day yesterday.
So he's trying to find that groove once again. As they just need to get a little sweat or fluid off of that that floor. So line referee came out with the towel, wiped it down as Fedari back at it now. Good block, comes
Gray
across.
pushing hard. Dube, go across, picked up. Roosbeer picks it up.
Fedari with a kill. As he preps for his next serve.
Roosbeer and Krabby had a bit of a miscommunication in the back row there. It's anybody's ball.
And I see Fedari starting to find his rhythm as well. That's not good news for the Lords. Just long. Still smiles though, they're having fun as they trail by 4. So we're getting nearing the end of the second set.
Well, Coach Mike brings Jason Cassis once again for serving assignment. Outside. Fadaris hits it long.
Long hit as well. Didn't quite get his full hand on that.
Coach Wilkins had enough of him. He's bringing his stallion, Eduardo Silva Ferreira from Brazil.
He wants to come in, get some hits. Off the blocker's hands.
It comes in and right away took care of business. These bench players just giving them some of the soccer chants. And Roosbez.
Nice dig by
Take
Kim.
the lane. Roosbez picked it up again. Gray just sends it out, chicky up. Gray again. Well, gotta tip your hat to Liam Gray. He tried his harder to get the ball.
Oh, yeah.
That's a heart of a champ right there.
Off the tip of the net. Oh! Ace by Ferreira.
Well, Kraby is having a chat with the main referee about not hearing the whistle.
Could be just, we got some cowbells in here. We got some fans.
Well,
with
the
a
fans
pot
are
and
loud,
spoon.
you know? Like,
Yeah.
you got to have that extra set of hearing.
Yeah, that little bit of extra focus and awareness.
And once again, the refs have been doing a great job this whole weekend.
Yeah, they've been absolutely fantastic.
No controversial calls, just great calls.
Just out. It was long. Not by much.
Well, the lower fans are saying that there was a bit of a touch there at the end. Or maybe they were calling it in. They're mimicking like they want to see the replay, but
No, they don't get that opportunity. Nice block. Kept up by Gray.
there's a massive block by
How are you going to get around Gomes, SADIKU, and of course the number 10 of Kelsey, all waiting there just to block that ball?
Oh, it's a wall. It's a massive wall.
Yeah. Free ball, SADIKU puts it over. They try to set it up, back set. Fadari with a nice hit.
Gone for a nice set. Kraby picking it up in the back row. Roosbez running it over. Roosbez picked it up again. And Dubit just hit the antenna.
So close. This game is tied at 19.
Oh, it's just a matter of inches, and that was half an inch.
Mike Kubicki calls that timeout
Well,
now for those Durham Lords.
there is Fadir putting pressure on the serve.
Yeah, that was a beautiful ace.
There he is, just rolling it through.
Yeah, Fadari smashing it down.
And there's that one
you
that
can see how close Gray was, though, to getting it. And those three guys just triple up on
massive
blocking.
block. Look at the three blockers. That's a big wall.
Yeah.
Nowhere to go.
They read that well. You saw that SADIKU watch that ball come across. Now he knows where that hit's coming from, and he steps in to join his teammates.
Anytime you see a ball coming out of system, it's goal. It's a high ball. You get the chance to go all the way.
Yeah.
Blockers, 3 blockers all the time. So, yeah, they were waiting for him.
And that paid off for those Humber Hawks. This loud crowd.
Well, they're having fun. Both of them are.
Is fired up watching their teams battle it out here. Gold medal matchup. Eduardo Silva Ferreira with the serve for the Hawks. As we return back from that Lord timeout. Floater.
Rusbis.
Nice hit by SADIKU. Rusbis off the top and out.
Well, there goes the Humber bench having the fun that they'll be having all weekend long. Take the first lead.
Kept alive. Getting called as a lift.
Well, another timeout from Mike.
Those ones are so hard to get right off the top.
Well, Durham just needs to quiet down a little. They're just too excited. You know, it's the heat of the moment. They're feeling it. They're feeling that the pressure that Humber is, you know, is Humber is putting pressure. Well, let's take a look at that last goal.
Yeah, it came off the top of that net.
And it just couldn't get under it, unfortunately. Take a look at a different angle here.
Middle angle here, yes. Just to see how his hand.
Yep.
Yeah, you can see it. You know, the nice thing is, you look at Liam Gray, though, his face after all these calls, he smiles. He's like, okay, yep, that's the call. And he just walks away and he gets back in his zone.
He knows that he's not going to win against the ref, right?
He's showing that experience. And keeping that smile on your face, you know, can keep your composure, keep you relaxed, right? You might be nervous, that pressure on the inside, but outside, he's keeping his composure, which also affects his teammates, right? He's letting them calm down. Now, they do have to bring it down a little bit. Don't get too carried away. Don't get lost in these final moments of set number 2.
Well, they just got to get back to the way they were in the first half of this
game. The way they
game.
started.
Yeah.
100%. Gray. Little set.
They're just as easy as that.
Came right in between those blockers. Gray, beautiful serve. Gomes. SADIKU with a line hit, but no good. Tied up at 21.
Well, better check your heart. There's that serve. Sweeps along. Wow. SADIKU just buried that ball.
So now they're bringing in for Humber College the number 6 of SAFON Manning. Great serve by Manning.
Oh, nice job. James Hurt with a quick set. And bang, bang. And Dube on the serve.
Walker's hands. Dube trying to keep it in. He does.
Oh, what a save. Another save. Gravy. Another save, and Kraby comes in crush again. And it gets it off the block. Off the block. The effort on these Durham Lords. They're not going to be denied on this one.
Wow.
Take a look at this.
Two huge saves. Wow.
But yeah, wow, what a sequence, what a sequence.
Jeez, that's playing though. Those the Durham Lords there, they're fighting for each point.
Hey, they're picking up every ball, like you say, don't let the ball hit the floor.
Yeah, they want this win, and oh my gosh, Lucas Pachel with that diving bump, third hit right in the backcourt to get that ball over that net. Impressive.
It's just that it takes a bit of a effort, you know. You gotta leave it all here. There's no tomorrow. Tomorrow you're gonna be home thinking, oh, I should have done this.
Yeah. You don't wanna leave here with what ifs. You wanna put everything on the line, put it all on the floor. 23-22 for the Lords. SADIKU with the kill.
Oh, that's a great answer.
Tied it up at 23 with Jake Gomes serving. Good call, good communication by those teams. Just stays in. Oh my gosh, SADIKU with 2 kills to bring their team up to 24. Set point, Jake Gomes. Dug up, Dupé, Gray.
Rusbes abusing SADIKU.
Rusbeh Ranavard.
Wow, what a hit.
Tied at 24, you gotta win by 2.
5'11", jumping like a 6'10".
So Hurt serving for the Durham Lords. It's far. That one's gonna hurt.
That's gonna hurt, yeah. Well, every time you do that, you don't give your team a chance to win, right? And Durham has been doing a great job blocking. So let's see what SADIKU does.
Nice serve.
Rubit. And Rusbes.
With another good response.
He is just special.
Rusbeh Ranavard.
Loving his shoes though. Got some gold in there. Maybe he just want to get some, sprinkle some gold for this gold medal.
Block.
And FERREIRA has been blocked.
Whistle.
And a late call, net violation against the Durham Lord by Swinden.
Humber Hawks now leading 26-25. As they bring in that number 1 of Bowen. Rusbeh. Blocked by Fadari.
And Fadari finishes set with a massive block.
Big Humber crowd here. Stepping up, cheering on that team. Wow, we finished that one 27-25.
I thought Tyler Kraby was looking for those hands too, but Fadari just
Yep, Federi just gets up and pours it on. We're going to take a couple replays here. That was a phenomenal hit from Eduardo Silva Ferreira, and he found that line to keep that ball in. That was Rusbe Renabard with 2 back-to-back points to give his team that shot.
Well, here it is.
Playing it out.
And just
right into the hands.
Just amazing.
Federi.
He reached in. Big frame.
Knocks it right on down on that Durham side.
Take a look at it again.
Loving that. As his teammates crowd around him with that celebration. So Durham Lords are going to have to win 3 straight sets to take a gold medal. With that said, we already saw it happen today.
Hey, we saw it already. You know, all you just have to do is just win the first round and start believing in yourself.
Yeah, those
But
Georgian Grizzlies came back down 2 sets and won it in the 5th. You're right, break it down into small, simple, achievable amounts. Durham Lords started off really strong in this second set. They had a great lead, and Humber, though, kept their focus, used their experience and their strength, climbed back into this game, and then won it 27-25.
Well,
so Durham Lords, what do they have to do to win this next set?
Well, just start the same way they started set 2. They just got to do it and endure it, right? Like, if you have the lead, just keep pushing, right? I think that they let off the foot off the gas, and Humber started feeling good about themselves and took 1 point here, 1 point there, and the next thing you know, it's a tie game. Now the pressure's on you because you let them in. I always say I don't give teams hope because they will come back and bite you.
Yep. You want to shatter some dreams here. Some smiles coming off the Durham Lords bench. They seem to be resetting well.
Well, regardless of the outcome, one of the things that's going to happen this weekend is that 2 medals are coming east and 1 medal is going west. We just don't know which one is going where.
Yeah, that's right. Georgian Grizzlies from that east side picked up the bronze. Durham Lords from the east side gonna pick up gold or silver today. Humber Hawks, West team, guaranteed a medal. But gosh, you want that gold medal. I will say, sometimes it's better to take the bronze because you finish winning opposed to taking the silver where you finish that losing.
Yeah.
Right? So Durham Lords, oh, nice dig by Kim. Blocked up and out.
Rusbe keeps it alive.
Late whistle. Wow, that would have been a beautiful play. Little communication here between these referees now, taking a moment to say some words with each other, get that call straight.
Well, Durham Lords wants an explanation. I think that it looks clean from here, but referees have a better angle than we do here.
Yeah, far side, he was right there. He got to see it firsthand. So not sure what he saw, but yeah, way better angle than what we have for sure. Good block. Hurt. Couldn't quite get that up. Humber leads by 2. So SADIKU with the kill.
Well, one more point, and I think that Coach Mike Hibiki is probably going to call a timeout.
Nice set by Gray in the finish.
Well,
by James Hurt.
And great look for James Hurt in that one. Big patience.
Quick push from the middle. Gets Durham Lords a point. This is the number 11, Dubé. Serving. Good block. Renovard tried to do a one-hand block there, got his hand on it.
Roosbet was, he said, I almost had him. That's a mismatch that we're going to keep an eye on in this little sequence. There's Gravy, and there's Touches. Lines, referee is calling touch.
Jake Gomes having a few words with it. He's like, hey, guys, let's go here.
Well, you can't dwell on a point that the referee has called. You just got to move on and forget about it.
Yeah. Like you said earlier, you're not going to win here.
Well, referees don't win you or lose your game. You know, people think that, but there's a nice ace by James Hurt. With a little bit of vinegar in it. Maybe some
pepper on that.
Maybe some salsa caliente.
Puts that one into the net. And then with that little switch now, number 13, Lucas Pachal.
Well, Durham Lord needs to play their best set now.
Yep. They need to bring it.
A mistake-free set.
Yeah, their bench needs a little bit more energy provided to their teammates that are working hard. Back set.
And Roosbeth abusing everybody on his way. 5'11" from Richmond Hill, Ontario. Got a chance to play against him last year in the summer, and what a delight. Great beach volleyball player.
He is absolutely terrific.
In middle, Tristan Swinden executing.
Wow. That was a good look by Liam Gray, and then Tristan Swinden just finishing it off. Vidari puts down a kill.
Well, Jubin had it. It's just that he was on his way down. He couldn't control his body. He was going away from the kill.
Dubé with a good dig. Blocked. Kept alive. Oh!
Roosbeth almost had it. Tyler Cravey needs to put a little more power on that ball. He's being too passive against his big blockers.
Yeah, might have some nerves that are getting to him. It's all right to be a little nervous, but just don't surrender to that. Keep attacking offensively and defensively. Oh, Fedari just puts it into the chest of Rusbe Runavard.
Well, Rusbe is right there. You just got to pull the trigger a little bit faster. Like, and FERREIRA just puts it in the net.
Early mistakes by both these teams here. Tristan Swinden. Good serve, Kim to Gomes. SADIKU finds the blocker's hands. Gets a point.
Dube.
There it
Big
is.
boy Dube.
That's a powerful hit. Blocked.
Well, that's what Tyler Gravy needs to do. Take a page out of his book and hit hard.
Yep.
Great, nice serve.
Crowder couldn't finish that
James
one.
Hurt was right there waiting for that hit from the middle.
Gray.
What a sweeping serve that is. Nice roll shot. There's Dube.
Dube with some great height. Gets it by Gomes.
Well, he knows that he has to go high on Gomes. Gomes 6'6". Big boy. Nice roll.
Oh, becoming contact, low miscommunication. Oh, nice tip by SADIKU. And that number 13 of Lucas Pachel just couldn't keep that ball alive on that receiving end. Lucas Gomes now to Gray. Gray had a good set, and Hurt just put it into that top of the net.
Well, you got Crowder. He has such a massive wingspan. And he went over the net. Well, the referee is right there, and she has a great view.
Yeah, he came right across there. And he puts it away. He was frustrated, and you can see it taking it out, smashing that ball down.
Well, that's how you answer back to the referee and say, hey, you know what, I'm going to take care of business next time.
Exactly. You return stronger and get a point for your team.
Well, Humber still asking questions on that last call. But referee is doing a great job diffusing the situation. I love when referees have control of the game because it's about the game, not about them.
That's SADIKU, RREZART SADIKU. Just out on that back corner. That would have been a beautiful ace.
Referees are going to talk it over.
I know for the line, she actually had to step back. So the head referee, it looks like, ruled that one an ace for RREZART SADIKU.
It was a close call for sure. I was talking to the lines referee earlier, and I say I don't wish your job today.
Yeah.
And Dubé. Net violation beforehand.
$13-all, James Hurt. Serving. Fadari. The nice hit.
Gray and Dubé got frozen on that one. I think that was Gray's ball. But that's the thing about a setter. You always look for the second touch and not the first touch. At that time, he is a defender. He's not a setter. He needs to go for it. Again, that mentality of no ball touches the floor. That's it. Rusbes picks it up.
Oh, nice save. Dubé, free ball.
And Tristan Swinden buries the ball.
Rusbé, Ranavard. Floater. Fadari. Puts it in.
Well, one thing about Fadari is that he loves to throw the ball down.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the defense is to come in just a little bit, one step in, especially the player in 6 needs to come in just a little bit.
Nice dig, kept up. Tip. Backcourt hit, blocked. That's a tough block because it's almost better
To let it go.
Yeah.
Just to let it go, yeah.
With the block, now guys are out of position, and it went to a spot where no one was there.
Oh, it's just a little touch. It changed the direction of the ball. Rusbes with a nice pass. Oh, Tristan, Wilden, Swinden just swinging away.
They're using that middle hitter, and it's working so far for the Lords.
Well, it's a nice pass by Rusbes right there. Just a dime.
And coming back with a middle hit.
Well, that's a lefty power right there. I fear the lefties.
Jessica Kelsey. Oh, Gray with a creative play to get the point.
Oh, that was a great push. It was all force. Even though the defender was there trying to get the ball up, it was just a fast push, and you get no control on those. But great decision, great read too.
(17-16).
Soft touch block. Rusbes with a nice little rollie. Lefty. Oh. Massive kill by Dubé.
Great passing play. And the setup for Dubé to hammer it down. Durham Lords, Jason Kazis serving. I think he rushed that one a little bit.
Yeah, he did. He's been having such a great serve sequence. Yeah, he rushed that one.
Yeah. You got 8 seconds. Take your breath.
8 seconds, yeah.
You know, he got that ball and he was going instantly.
Yep. Sometimes people whistle serve because in that way it catch the other side sleeping.
Gomes keeps it back to the middle. Fadari, free ball.
Dubé abusing Gomes' hands. There's a lot of oohs and ahs about certain calls that haven't been called, and both teams are asking the questions while the ball is in play. But you gotta play the whistle. You gotta play the whistle.
Play that whistle right
That's
to the
great.
end.
Humber is looking for touches.
That was a straight hit. Gray now has the lead nearing the end of this third set. Oh!
SADIKU thought that he had that, and he just hits it out.
That was a huge hit as well.
Well, that's the mismatch that we was talking about between him and Rasmus.
Yeah, a little bit of mixed match, but unable to convert that into a point. So 2-point lead now for the Durham Lords. That was one of the controversial ones that Humber didn't like earlier, but looked like a lift. And there for Dari, putting it down. Love those quick sets in the middle. On both sides. Those were back-to-back points.
Dube just using his power to muster that hit through.
Andrew Dubé, back-to-back kills. Wow. Durham has put up this fight. And the crowd chanting for them.
Is it let's go Laura or let's go Hawk? I think it's both right now. The fans have been fantastic today. Gray with another sweet, sweet set. And this time, SADIKU does not get denied.
He gets that in the court, gets the point, and makes this a 1-point game with Jake Gomes serving as they try to close this gold medal and make it theirs. Very
Nice dig by Cravey. Roosbeth. Nice throw on the back.
Roland Gray keeps it up. Oh, and just puts it into the net.
Liam Gray with just an unforced error, forcing a timeout for the Lord.
As they're tied 20-20. This is the third set. They cannot lose this.
Well, let's take a look at this one. Yeah. One thing is that as a small setter, he's working time and a half. He's the little general in the front, and it's one of the hardest positions to play because you're running everywhere, facilitating.
You got to be quick. You got to be precise.
You
gotta, have amazing verbal communication skills, and you know, just little signs. Let your team know where that ball is going. Wow.
And your mind game is it has to be. Your mental game has to be at 100% always.
Yeah, you got to be creative. Oh, there's just so many things.
Yeah, the setter position is one of the hardest, and you know what? Maybe that is a bit of what you call fatigue. He wanted to make a roll shot, a safe roll shot, instead of just passing it over, and it didn't work.
No, didn't turn out the way they wanted it to.
Roosbeth using the hands. He went over Padari.
So they maintain a lead now.
And Dube was just having a Bit of a mental breakdown right there on that serve. Again, this is the time where you need to take the 8 seconds to take a deep breath. Your muscles are aching for air. They need oxygen.
Get that breath, get that focus. Blocked. No one's at the back court to receive that ball, so the Humber Hawks.
Well, Tyler Cravey just couldn't convert. The referee is giving a yellow card to Humber.
I think that was given to number 2 of Joshua Fadari.
Well, I like that. I like when the referees take over the game and make sure that the game is not getting out of the way.
They're not getting out of hand. SADIKU serves, trying to maintain their lead and close this final set for the Humber Hawks. But if Durham Lords have anything to say, great dig there by Gomes. Crowd gets very quiet now. These two teams battle it out. Oh, Gray with the save. Long hit by the 14 of Tyler Krabby for the Durham Lords. This is so close. They need this point.
Well, I expected that timeout to come out right now.
Yep. Call the timeout. Use them. They're there for a reason.
Well, they just got to regroup. They have to regroup and get back on track. It's just a simple one pass. You know, there's still 2 points to win this match.
They're very much in this game right now. Very much alive. 23-21.
You gotta grab this point coming up and then make a steal by putting pressure on serve.
Yeah, focus on the 1 point. Get 1 point, and then you have the serve. Look at getting another one, getting that ball in play and keeping it in play. Here we go. As this loud crowd cheers on both their teams. The Durham Lords fans are a little bit quieter, sitting back watching. They're nervous. SADIKU. Powerful serve. Nice receive and set. Good block.
Net violation call on Gray. So unfortunate.
That one hurts. Nice dig by the libero.
And Ruspes comes in and shows him the belt. Substitution coming up for Durham.
James Hurt coming in. The number 6. That's Brandon Lowe from Pickering, Ontario.
He's coming in for James Hurt.
This is nerve-wracking. You've been on that bench all game.
Hey,
you're coming in to finish it
ice
off.
Ice cold, they say, ice cold. But, you know, it is the toughest assignment for anybody to come in.
Good floater, consistent.
And Tristan could not close the game.
And there it is.
But you know what?
There it is, those Humber Hawks celebrating. Hard-fought battle by both teams.
Absolutely. Gold medal for the Hawks, silver for the Lord. And that's how the sequence was in the finish of the regular season. Humber was a better team in the regular, and number 2 was Durham. So, but great battle. Durham played great. I know that it's going to sting a little bit.
And they give their an applause to their supporting fans as well. I love that at the end of the game. Thank them for coming out. They put on a show.
They did put a show. I actually expected more out of Humber. I thought Humber was going to roll over Durham, but Durham did not let them do anything like that.
No.
They put a battle, and it was great.
They didn't back down. They had a great battle. Just a couple tough little
Breaks.
points given away at the end, right? And that's too bad this late in the game in a third set. You don't like those points given up.
Every match was by a margin of almost 2 points. You know, 25-23, 27-25, and 25-22. I mean, that's just that's a close match right there.
And in the end, too, one of the big things that I noticed, Durham just had a couple more serving errors. In that second set, they gave up 4 points. Third set, they gave up 3. Just small little errors like that contributed to Humber Hawks taking this gold medal. So for Humber, this is their first gold medal since 2012 when they beat Nipissing. They've got 2 silvers in the past 2 years, and now I'm sure they're very happy to finally take the gold for their third straight final match.
Well, here's the last play right here. Bang, bang.
Crowder just pushing that one through.
Yep, that's all it takes. A little one-handed set by Gomes, and voila. But Coach Wilkins is happy. You can see him. He's celebrating with his boys. I've never seen him that happy, but hey, listen. Why wouldn't he?
He's jumping around. I'd be thrilled as well.
Having fun. He's having fun.
Yeah. No, you got to have fun. As they chant up and they enjoy this moment of victory here at the Men's OCAA Volleyball Championship. Gold medals going to be handed out to the Humber Hawks as we get set for the player of the game.
Well, I just got to say hi to my buddy Jacob White, that all-Canadian from Fleming College.
Coming out watching some.
Hey, listen, you're a volleyball player. Whatever there's good
you're
volleyball.
You're a fan of the sport.
Yeah, you're a fan of the sport. So, just got married. So, hey, congrats to him as well, too. But this is all about the Humber and Durham right now. Well, so Kraby just had a great game.
Yeah, Tyler Kraby, 6'3" from Stouffville, 5th year. So senior finishes off with player of the game.
Oh, absolutely. SADIKU, he just got monster jam today.
Yeah, he got some big blocks and some kills when they really needed it at the end of each of those sets.
And his serves were always
quality.
Tough.
Quality, tough. He put the pressure on. So player of the game for the Humber Hawks went to that number 7 of RREZART SADIKU.
Well, rightfully so. Absolutely. Class act. Always playing, never complaining. Let's go.
Also gets that team all-star. And Liam Gray gets an all-star.
Absolutely. Little 5'10" with the heart of a tiger.
Yeah. Man. Wonderful.
And Roosbez, yeah.
Roosbay Runavard also picking that up for a team all-star. And you could see it in that game. He was putting in some amazing kills.
Oh, he tooled so many people.
He's under 6 feet.
Yeah, 5'10".
Wow.
Hey, Gomes deserved that. He distributed, he blocked, he kept the boys hitting.
Yeah, Jake Gomes, that setter. Lots of communication and.
Well, it's great to have a 6'6" setter in your team. Not only he can set, but he can help you with the blocks.
I'll help you up front. So Durham Lords gonna grab their silver medals. So I will say, even though number 14, Tyler Krabby for the Durham Lords, leaving after his 5th year for them, they actually have younger brother, Spencer Krabby, who was in his 1st year on that bench for the Durham Lords.
Well, that happens a lot with families in Ontario. Once one kid starts playing, the other kids say, you know, I like to play too, Mom. And it's a very addictive game. It's once you start, it just, you can't stop. And I'm pretty sure that every sport is that way, but I'm going to be biased. I love volleyball. When I'm in a bad mood, I go to play volleyball to get in a good mood. Even if I lose, I still come out of it in a good mood.
Just that love for the sport.
Oh, absolutely. It's any time that you have a hard day or a bad day, that takes the edge off. It's my decompression tool. So love the game. Just the mental aspect, the fun that you can have. Just overall, it's just a great game. The mental and physical.
Yeah, wonderful game to be played. And here it is. So 2 medals go to the East, a silver and a bronze, and the West champions for Humber Hawks pick up their gold medal, keeping an undefeated record so far this season.
Impressive. Impressive. And they didn't lose one set in this championship either.
No, not one set. So 22 straight wins so far as they're going to be moving on to the CCAA championships. So they might get a chance to face each other again. Durham Lords are going to the championship as well, 1st and 2nd.
1st and 2nd always go, so they will support each other, I can tell you that, because whatever the championship is.
Yeah, some great gameplay by both these teams today. The memories that they've built, the experience that they've had over this weekend carries on into life and allows you really to appreciate a lot of little things, and maybe you'll see a lot of these players giving back to the sport down the road. I don't doubt it.
Oh, I don't doubt that either, but they're road stars now. I mean, some of these boys are looking at being part of Team Canada. That is the next quest, after they finish their schooling. So, but yeah, the sky is the limit for these boys.
Yeah, they're going to be leaving with some gold medals. Lots of celebration, I'm sure, going to be happening this weekend. But you got to remember, their road's not over yet. That journey has not ended. They still got that CCAA championship to aim for. So sometimes you have to postpone that hardcore celebration because there's still work to be done.
Oh, absolutely. Well, it's been fantastic being part of this weekend. I've been in the benches, in the other side where the players are, for most of my life. Now I get to see it back here. And
a little more
be
relaxing.
Part of it. A little bit more relaxed, but more exciting because I get to watch some amazing volleyball. So just great, just amazing.
It has been absolutely wonderful. This is my first time coming back onto the volleyball commentating scene since I was last at Niagara commentating all their home games a few years ago. So I love just watching this sport, and this game, so much excitement, and it was an absolute pleasure, Carlos, to be alongside. Just all your knowledge that you brought, the experience you bring, and just good heart, well-spirited. So I've really enjoyed these 3 days of hardcore games being played out.
My schedule got a little bit mixed up here and there, but I came through. I was supposed to work one day, and this is how much I love the game. I came for 3. Well, there is Humber.
You couldn't get away.
No, couldn't get away. So Humber is putting up their banner. It's going to go on their rafters somewhere in their arena. OCAA champions, 1920, and there they go. Absolutely. Wonder how many times that banner, how many places that banner is going to go in the next couple days.
Oh, yeah. That is a cool thing to be placed up as well.
Well, your name is sketched on that plaque, and your name is sketched on that flag. Every time you walk in, whether it's today, tomorrow, or in the next 20 years, you can tell your kids, "Go look, that's the one that I won." So.
I contributed to putting that thing up there.
Absolutely.
That's a beautiful feeling. Sticks around for a long time. Wow, what an amazing weekend, and what a way to finish off our men's OCAA championship matchup. Oh my gosh, I'm Andy Hine. Such a pleasure to be coming to you here. I'm going to sign off for the last time here.
Yeah, it's sad that we are signing off for the last time, but hey, we need to have it. We need to do it that way. So I'm signing off as well too. I'm Carlos Reyes, and thank you everyone for watching. And I mean, we're going to leave you with some visual. So enjoy the rest of the weekend, everybody.
Yeah, have a good one, and a little shout out to Mr. Perkins as well. I hear son is here watching, so he said you're at home watching this gameplay on the TV screen. So.
Hey, we're a crowd pleasers. That's what we are. So, good luck. Good night, everybody.
Take care. Have a good one.